Hi everybody, Zach here. Welcome back to the channel. So the question we're going to answer today in this video, Shiba Inu. Should you buy or should you sell right now with, of course, something that's very big looming, which is Shiba Swap. Interestingly enough, this button now does work on the website. So if we go over here, click this, we come to this page, woofing soon. And I want to add on to this because shout out to Perry in our Discord. He did some digging today and he says that everything is good with the website. The website is registered. Looks like all they need to do now is make sure they have server capacity. This is coming right from Perry Martin, a member in our Discord too. Shout out to you, Perry, again. Right now, just clicking the link to see Shiba Swap woofing is slow, sometimes because of so many people clicking on it. That can happen. That can't happen when it goes live. So that's kind of where we are, and he got this story this morning on Reddit. So that's just kind of a brief update. I know a lot of people wondering what the heck's going on? When is this thing coming? It should be coming very, very soon. They did update this button, but not yet available to see it in full. Of course, I think they're continuing to keep us waiting on the edge of our seats, but we do think it'll be very, very soon. So should you buy or should you sell? That's the big question today. And we're going to get into the Shiba Inu calculator and do some calculations as it relates to why you should buy, why you should sell. We're going to give you a couple different scenarios. I know everybody has different exit strategies. So as you know, personally, I'm a long-term holder. I'm holding it till 2025 or beyond. I've got a few different exit strategies in place. I'm going to show you a few of those later on in this video. Before we get there, let's take a look at the charts here real quick. And if we look at this from June 22nd, when we got really way down here at the 5.5 level, I drew a line here. You could see it's been a nice upward trajectory. I mean, here in the last couple of days, we've been trading sideways a little bit. Popped up here on the 3rd and on the 4th, back down today with the entire market. As Bitcoin goes, as Ethereum goes, so goes the market, right? We talk about that all the time with altcoins, and we can see that trading volume is up in the 24-hour period a bit, which is good to see. And overall, we've got yesterday's low at the 8.4 level, the high at the 8.9 level, almost broke that 8.9 level yesterday. And we'll take a look also at the 52-week high. I want to pay attention to this real quick, that 0.388 level. So that would mean a 3 in this level right here. Okay, essentially a 3 right here. I think we can get here with Shiba Swap and with Coinbase. I think we could 4x with both of those catalysts combined. So I do think we're going to be able to retest all-time highs very, very soon when we get both of these catalysts. Now, that kind of feeds into the big question of this entire video, and here's where I want to spend most of our time here on this video. And for those of you who have not yet seen this, this is the Shiba Inu token calculator. There's a bunch of different ways you can go about this, or websites that have a similar, function. Another one that my friend Austin Hilton, another YouTube content creator here, told me about, stock gain calculators. So find one out there that kind of works for you. This one's kind of cool because it's specific to Shiba, and as well as it allows you to change USD here, like really, really simple user input, really simple and really easy to use. So what I've got in here, and we're going to play around with this a little bit in this video, and I'm going to show you a couple different scenarios. And overall, here's my take on buying and selling before we jump into the calculator. If you're holding this for the long term, I would be buying dips. So when it gets down to the 6.5 level, 5.5 is that really low level where we have some support. I would look there to add. Right now, if it gets down to the 6.5 level, that's when I personally will look to add. And I would add a little bit to see if it would drop even further down to that 5.5 level, then I would add even more. So that's kind of where I'm sitting personally. But again, this is going to relate to where your entry points are, what your strategy is for this particular asset. So for me, I've got a decent entry point. I've kind of averaged down recently over the last couple times I bought. But overall, I've got those two levels as places where I want to add more. And I don't think we're going to see those levels for very long once we get these positive catalysts. So you could make the argument you can be adding right now, right? At this 8.3 level. We've been kind of consolidating here for the past few days. But let me know what your thoughts are down there. When are you adding? But personally, overall, should you buy or should you sell? I'm not selling anytime soon, okay? I'm either holding or buying right now, Shiba Inu. I'd like to get your thoughts on that too. All right, now it's time to jump into this calculator. So what I have in here right now is, of course, USD. I'm working in US dollars. I've got 65 million that I'm holding. Okay, so this is the amount I'm holding right here, 65, and then we've got 6 zeros there, so 65 million SHIB. All right, so in order for the price to get to 0.001, not 0.01, just 0.001, we would need a 11,818% increase. Here's your total value that this would be, 65,000. Okay. Now let's play with this a little bit and let's do the 0.005 level. Okay, so half a cent. All right, now we're looking at a 59,000% increase. But look what the market cap would have to be. Okay, just crazy here. Now, again, this could happen as the entire market also goes up, right? But let's dial it back even. Let's go 0.0001. Okay. Now we're looking at a $39 billion market cap. We've gotten as high as 13.5 already very early on. This seems pretty feasible, right? A 1,000% difference to the current price. That would be 6,500. And basically what I have in here is well, roughly about $600 is where I got into this 65 million, okay? That would be a nice return on investment. And you can kind of start doing this individually. Now, if we wanted to say 0.01, okay, now we're looking at a 119,000% increase. The market cap would have to be in the trillions, 3,947,000,000,000. Some people would say, well, how the heck is that possible when the overall coin market cap is only 1.40 trillion, 1.41 trillion? Well, I understand that, where people are coming from when they say this, right? But who knows where this number could be in the next 5 to 10 years? Again, I don't think we hit 0.01 if we ever get there for a long time. I think the entire crypto market is going to be in the multiples of trillions by the time we get there. So I think the market will move as these assets do move, including SHIB. My goal is to see SHIB, my personal goal is to see SHIB in the top 10 at some point. We have been in the top 20 out of kind of nowhere, right? Came in May and hit that top 20 spot. Now we're still settling in the top 30 right now. So let's mess around with this a little bit here. Let's say we want to reach the 0.005 level, so half a cent. But instead of 65 million, we've got 650 million. Okay, now all of a sudden, look what this is worth, $3.2 million when it reaches a half a cent, if you've got 650 million. Now that's pretty crazy. How about a 0.001? Still, you would see an 11,000 price increase, 394 billion market cap. You're going to see this go to 650,000 USD on a 0.001 price if you had 650 million. All right, so now let's do if we had 1 billion, because I know there are some people out there with 1 billion. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 2 more zeros, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there you go. So to get to 0.001, so if you wanted to hold 1 billion tokens, all you would need it to get to is 0.001 to make your $1 million. Okay, this is how you would become a Shiba Inu millionaire. This is one of the ways, right? So let me know what you think about this calculator, and let me know how much you're holding down below. Of course, we're still waiting on Shiba Swap. It's woofing soon. We'll stay up to date on it, and I'll bring you the latest. And thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you got some value, and I'll see you in the next video.